Another way to be able to keep the people that you have is to spend quality time with them. It's much more difficult to leave an organization when you have a good relationship with your boss. This is a good way to find out if they're experiencing any burnout. I know during the pandemic, a lot of folks lost their jobs, and the ones that were left behind, still employed, absorbed a lot of the duties and responsibilities of the employees who had lost their positions. So being with them, spending time with them, encouraging and making sure that they're not experiencing burnout is just so important. I know that we love to lean on our best employees, but it's also the easiest way to lose our best employees. You can't ask them to do everything. You have to make sure that they're healthy, that they're happy, that they're not feeling taken advantage of in any type of way. So the only way you're going to do that is through good old-fashioned relationship and conversation. And I know that that can seem really time consuming, especially if you have 40, 50, 60, 1,000 employees. Listen, someone has to be sitting down with these folks and engaging with them, seeing how they are, making sure that they're not burnout, because mental health is truly a crisis that we have going on right now in our community. So the best way to keep your good people is to keep them healthy, keep them happy, keep them engaged, keep them in relationship, because it's much easier to quit a job where you were never appreciated and never seen and never heard than it is when you had that monthly meeting, you had that monthly lunch, you had those check-in conversations. They can't accuse you then of not caring, of not knowing, of not understanding, when you were always there asking the questions that matter, that need to be asked. It's one thing to say that you have an open door policy. It's another thing to practice an open door policy. You can't just say it one time and let it be. So what I would encourage you to do is frequently touch base with your employees and genuinely ask them, how are you? How's everything going? Do you have all the tools that you need to complete your job? Are there any obstacles that are in your way that are stopping you from doing your job more efficient? Do you have any ideas that you contribute to the organization? Open the door to the conversation, literally, not just figuratively. Hey, if you ever need anything, you can come ask, because there's a lot of folks who are never going to brave the walk down the hallway and the knock on the boss's door to make some suggestions or air some concerns or something like that. So really having an open door policy is amazing, and being mature enough and a good enough leader to invite those conversations and actually start those conversations.